2017 has been a great year for phones so far, and we've still got the likes of the Google Pixel 2 and iPhone 8 to come. But until then, here are my top 5 flagship phones that you can buy right now. They're in no particular order, but I will tell you my favourite at the end. First up, we've got the Google Pixel. Even though this was released last October and its successor is coming out in a few months, it's still one of the best phones you can buy right now thanks to its super fast stock Android software and fantastic camera. With fairly chunky bezels and sporting last year's Snapdragon 821 chip, this isn't the most modern phone now, but I'd still highly recommend it, and because it's made by Google, it'll get updates including the upcoming Android O software before pretty much any other phone. Next up, we've got the Samsung Galaxy S8. This, without a doubt, will be on every top 5 and top 10 phone list this year. And it's not surprising, it's a stunning looking phone with its super thin bezel and beautiful 5.8-inch AMOLED display. It comes with either the latest Snapdragon 835 or Samsung's own Exynos 8895 chips, which are the fastest on the market. Although Samsung software, now known simply as Samsung Experience UI, still feels just a little bit clunky and slower than phones like the Google Pixel or OnePlus 5. But it is still an absolute joy to hold and to use. And in my experience, the Galaxy S8 has the best camera on any phone right now. Moving on, we've got the OnePlus 5. While this may be the most expensive OnePlus phone so far, starting at £449, it's still a good £150 less than most other flagships, including the Galaxy S8. The entry-level model comes with 6 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage, but for an extra 50 quid you can get a whopping 8 gigs of RAM and double the storage. The OnePlus 5 also boasts a 16 megapixel dual camera setup with a secondary telephoto lens giving you 2 times lossless zoom, although technically it's actually only a 1.6 times optical zoom. The camera quality is solid, although it doesn't quite match the S8 or the Pixel, but my favourite feature has to be simply how fast it feels to use, with software that's close to stock Android, so it feels really responsive. At number 4, we've got the iPhone 7 Plus. Now, of course, we're all looking forward to seeing what Apple unveils this September, but for now, if you're a fan of iOS, the iPhone 7 Plus is the best iPhone you can buy. Unlike the OnePlus 5, it also offers a dual camera setup with a telephoto lens, and compared to the standard iPhone 7, the Plus has more RAM, a higher resolution screen, and much better battery life. Like the Pixel though, this is a 2016 phone, so you may want to hold off a couple of months to see what's coming next, but it is still one of the best flagships that you can buy right now. And finally, at number 5, well, I'm gonna actually cheat a little bit if you don't mind and mention 2 phones because I can't choose between them and I think they both deserve a place in the top 5. So we've got the LG G6 and HTC U11. Like the Galaxy S8, the G6 has also gone for a slimmer bezel and taller aspect ratio. It doesn't have the latest processors or the most RAM of other flagships, but I'm a big fan of the dual camera setup, which includes a wide angle lens, and with recent price drops, it's also one of the cheapest flagships after the OnePlus 5. The HTC U11, on the other hand, offers a faster processor, better speakers, cleaner and more responsive software, and quite a nifty squeeze functionality, although arguably it's a bit of a gimmick. It is a little bit more expensive though, right now it's about £650. So, those are my top 5, well, technically 6, flagships of 2017 that you can buy right now, but honourable mentions also go to the Sony Xperia XZ Premium and Huawei P10 Plus phones. I'm a big fan of both, but with such strong competition this year, they didn't quite make my top 5, but they would definitely be in my top 10. So these are all terrific phones and you really can't go wrong with any of them. But for me, I'd personally go with the Galaxy S8, with OnePlus 5 being a close second. But that's just what I think. What about you? Let me know which one is your favourite in the comments and cast your vote in the poll at the top right. You can find links to all of these phones in the description below, so go and check those out. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you next time right here on the Tech Chap.